What's up, everybody? A Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Witness Wednesdays. When we left off in the last episode, we got quite a few of these boat puzzles, as I've dubbed them, completed, or rather, not so much boat puzzles, but this obelisk over here that had to do with the puzzle castle, the tree area, and the wrecked cargo freighter. There was one more on the boat that we had not got, and I think we just found it. I had a suspicion in the last episode that it was under the boat, and we passed it because there was the environmental one where you had to grab it from over here and kind of run it along under the boat. But there's also one on that obelisk that looked like the same shape that we had from the other three on top, but I figured from down below you would get a different look at it, a different point of view. And, as it just so happens, I was correct in this theory. So what we're going to do, I just passed it and I just attempted it. I mean, I haven't solved it, but I caught that there's an environmental puzzle here. Is that close enough, actually? I don't know. Let's find out. We might have to get this going first before it works. And I might have to back it up some. I'm not really 100% positive. Right there. Okay. Oh, I can't go through. I can't go through. Come on. Go. Here we go. Okay, so that's how this works. It's there, but you have to wait until all this lines up correctly, so you do have to keep moving, so it is a mobile puzzle. Ah, I see this now. There we go. Alright. So, let's head back over here, and we're going to double check our work here. And also try and keep an eye out for other puzzles. I got a couple suggestions in the comments, but I have to admit I haven't been able to make them work. So, that's probably my bad for not 100% understanding them. However, I do think I might have had a bit of a misconception. The misconception was that it had to do with this exact island. It's possible that it's on this side of the other island, because there's a couple places that I noticed in driving around that were, how do I put this, suspicious, I guess, in that they looked kind of like, why would this be here, kind of thing. Particularly this coast over here, this coastline, that I'm not 100% sure even how you get to. But even if you get to it, it doesn't really look like there's a lot there. So, I did have a couple of comments, though, that was like, have you tried going all the way around the island and stuff like that? And I've done it once or twice, and I just don't see anything. I've been trying to keep my suspicious eye open, and I've said multiple times, it's fishy that there's this much of a catwalk, or a deck, or a pier, or whatever you want to call it. Like, there's gotta be puzzles hidden in here somewhere. Because why else is there all this room? Like, all you really needed was that right there, up to there, and then that would have taken you into the tree area. So why is all this here? Now, I do know that we have found, like, one or two of the audio logs here. So, I mean, it might have been just a clever way to hide the audio logs, but seems a little fishy to me. No pun intended, And of course, there's always this stuff, like, that is totally a circle. Like, it's just waiting for the partner over here, and it'll probably go blah, 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 or something. But I have no idea where that other half circle is. Hello? That kind of looks like it. I wonder if that's the trick, is finding a shadow or something that matches with that puzzle, maybe? Or a half moon on a rock or something. There's gotta be something. Let's see. So there was one of the audio logs, so that could have been all this was for, but I'm suspicious of it. But honestly, I just don't know. I mean, I have no problem admitting that I am not the smartest person in the room when it comes to puzzles and all that. I enjoy them, and I enjoy testing my wits, but sometimes my wits get proven inadequate. It's always the risk, right? Whenever you're testing a battle of wits or something, there's always the risk that the test will prove smarter than you. So, yeah, I took a couple of trips around the islands and stuff. I admit that, I'm not saying that there isn't a puzzle there, I haven't found it. I didn't see anything that stuck out to me like, there it is, aha, like that under the boat. I mean, I have to admit, though, that was kind of one of my own ideas. I was like, it's probably under the boat. I said that at the end of the last episode. And we were correct. That was that puzzle. Sweet. So let's see if we can find our way down here. Let's actually double check the obelisk first. So, here, and they're relative directions. They're not exact, but that goes that way. So where does this one go again? I think it points directly to, like, where the boat area is. But see, it's in this direction. It doesn't say it's at the boat. It could be all the way along here somewhere that there's little... And they look really jagged. As opposed to this stuff that's very curvy and shadow-like. This is like... like it's real jagged edges. So it makes me think I'm not really looking for... I doubt I'm looking for, like, curvy, like this stuff. I'm not probably looking for tree branches that are all curvy and stuff. You're going to be looking for real jagged stuff, I think, right? I mean, it made sense in my world. Okay, let's take a peek around here and see if we can't see anything suspicious. I don't see anything too crazy. But I don't know that I've ever been over here down at this bank, so I kind of wanted to check that out as well. Because, like I said, some of this just looks fishy that there's nothing there. That's what's fishy about it. It's like, why would you just put this here for no reason? Now, if I were a game developer, I might put that there just so that you might think there's a reason. But I don't know if they were that mean or not. So I'm kind of looking for... Oh, wait. Could that be one at the right angle? Could that little piece of metal right there is what I was thinking about? Could that turn into a circle, maybe? I'm not thinking so. I mean, it looks like it could, but it's just not at the right angles for anything. This looks like it could be something, like that particular kind of shape, but I don't see a starting point anywhere. Unless you had to be up in the trees or something. Maybe. I don't know. At this point, anything could be anything. That's a rather dark tree branch, or tree bush over there. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. So yeah, so this has kind of then been my process of just wandering around, looking at stuff, going, maybe? Maybe? No. Maybe? No. I don't know. Maybe. There's some that are obvious like this. It's like, that's... To me, anyways, that was pretty obvious. It's like, oh, hi, there you are. Where to complete that at was a little more tricky, but most of those were pretty obvious. But, yeah, so, and there might actually be some in this, white tree area here. Actually, I don't even remember this being here. Oh, okay, this leads over here. So, yeah, I'm not really sure where this stuff is. I kind of feel like it's going to be one of those, like, oh my gosh moments. Like, as soon as I find them, I'm going to know exactly how many times I walked right past them, kind of thing. So I don't know what obelisk this goes to, but I just found a really interesting development with the boat. It has puzzles on it. Who knew? So... where did that go? Okay, that went way over there. So that was not for this puzzle, but yeah, that's a thing. Apparently. The boat has puzzles on it. I was going out here, and I was like, man, what is what is the deal with out here? Like, what is going on? And then I saw that, and I'm like, that kind of looks like, oh my gosh. So, yeah, apparently, there are puzzles on our boat. Not just any boat, but our boat. I was going out this way, though, because somebody had mentioned a stone pier, and I wasn't sure what exactly that meant, so I figured I'd just kind of, you know, poke my head around all the stony places and see if I could find anything of note. I did also find, I passed it, I have to go back and get it. I did pass over on that rock over there, there's a audio log. I'm wondering if we have to use the sun with that cloud at some point, like some position, maybe not this obelisk at all, but at some point I'm wondering if that's what that's for. Oh, hello.
We have two kinds of knowledge which I call symbolic and intimate. I do not know whether it would be correct to say that reasoning is only applicable to symbolic knowledge, but the more customary forms of reasoning have been developed for symbolic knowledge only. The intimate knowledge will not submit to codification and analysis, or rather, when we attempt to analyze it, the intimacy is lost and replaced by symbolism. For an illustration, let us consider humor. I suppose that humor can be analyzed to some extent and the essential ingredients of the different kinds of wit classified. Suppose that we are offered an alleged joke. We subject it to scientific analysis as we would a chemical salt of doubtful nature, and perhaps after careful consideration, we are able to confirm that it really and truly is a joke. Logically, I suppose, our next procedure would be to laugh. But it may certainly be predicted that as the result of this scrutiny, we shall have lost all inclination we ever had to laugh at it. It simply does not do to expose the workings of a joke. The classification concerns a symbolic knowledge of humor, which preserves all the characteristics of a joke except its laughableness. The real appreciation must come spontaneously, not introspectively. I think this is a not unfair analogy for our mystical feeling for nature, and I would venture even to apply it to our mystical experience of God. There are some to whom the sense of a divine presence irradiating the soul is one of the most obvious things of experience. In their view, a man without this sense is to be regarded as we regard a man without a sense of humor. The absence as a kind of mental deficiency. We may try to analyze the experience as we analyze humor and construct a theology, or it may be an atheistic philosophy. Let us not forget that the theology is symbolic knowledge, whereas the experience is intimate knowledge. And as laughter cannot be compelled by the scientific exposition of the structure of a joke, so a philosophic discussion of the attributes of God, or an impersonal substitute, is likely to miss the intimate response of the spirit, which is the central point of the religious experience. Arthur Eddington, 1927.
That was actually very fascinating. So yeah, if you didn't pick up on my little gestures, I was trying not to talk. This looks like something. Like kind of a wind and then back over, maybe? But I can't find the starting point. I was thinking over here when I was kind of flailing around that like that right there kind of looked like a circle type thing and then you could jaunt over, but I'm not. Maybe if we go from the boat that'll work. I also wanted to check up here and make sure I'd open this gate because I feel like I can't ever find my way back here. Okay, so I did open the gate. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Is that a thing? I'm seeing circles everywhere now. It's a disease. They're gonna start calling it like witness syndrome or something in like 20 years. What's wrong with him? He has witness syndrome. What's that? You know, where you see circles and lines and patterns everywhere where there aren't any. Oh. Played the witness for too long, huh? Pretty much. So that could be a thing. I'm also wondering if we're going to end up needing to do one of those start the boat and let it run. And then, kind of like, now that I know that there's actually a puzzle on the back of the boat, let's actually go around this way. Give ourselves a little bit more time to work on the thingamabobber. Anyways, I'm wondering if we're going to have to, like, tell the boat to go around the island or something and grab the back of the boat puzzle and see if we can't do something that way. Let's slow you down a bit. Just take it down like a notch. I mean, granted, we have a little bit of time, but still. Okay, so we're about to close in on our target point, I think, and we'll find out if I'm right about this or not. I may not be, because the window's kind of shifting a little different over here than it was when we were on the rocks. So this may not work. But if it's going to work, I think this is my best bet. Nope, 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 dang it. Pooh. I really thought I was onto something there. Apparently, I was not. I'm also wondering, I'm kind of looking at the docks and stuff. I'm trying to see if there's any lines. Maybe that is what it is. You know what? I think it is, now that I'm thinking about it. There's like 2 or 3. I think there's 3, and there's 3 dock points. I'm wondering if if you're standing on every dock point or something, if there's a spot where you can carry the puzzle of the boat. I hope that's making any sense to somebody out there. Because I just now thought of that there's 3 points and there's 3 spots on the docks. Kind of wondering if that's a pattern I should have picked up on a while ago. Alright, let me out. Okay, so from here I can't really grab it or see it. But if it starts going that way, I can grab it, but then where does it go? I don't see anything orange to match it. Kind of the same thing over here, like if I start the boat going around the island, where would I tie into? I really thought I was onto something there. I don't think I am now that I'm thinking about it. Though, maybe here. Maybe here. Because there's a lot of orange going on here. So it's possible that you tie in to the orange of the boat there on something, but I'm honestly not seeing anything that looks like a puzzle. I don't get it. This area over here is definitely kind of making me draw a blank. I'm really having a hard time with this one. Normally the environmental puzzles are a little bit more obvious to me. I can kind of see them pretty easily. Or at least where they are. Maybe it might take me a minute to figure out, like, you know, where the starting point is or yada yada yada. But at least where they are, usually I can figure these out a lot easier, and this island over here is just causing me all kinds of headaches. Because I can't seem to find anything over on this island. And I've had a couple of people mention, oh, have you looked at the island? Wink, wink. And I'm like, yeah, I have, and I don't see anything. What are you seeing I'm not seeing? What? I mean, I know it's as easy as looking up a guide, but I don't want to do that. Where's the fun in that? That's like taking an IQ test and having all the answers in front of you. You know, it's like, it doesn't really do anything. I'm really starting to think, though, the sun is the other counterpart to that cloud that I keep seeing that's like a half moon shape. I'm really thinking that's it. And I'm not 100% sold that these are not somehow related, because honestly, that's a weird tree shape. Let's just, you know, get that out there. That's just a weird tree shape. Oh, now that I'm remembering it, there was another audio log that I forgot to grab. Since I can't seem to find anything on the boat. Stop it! Go this way. It's over there, I think, on the rock. So let's set you... We're gonna stop when we get over here. Yeah, I've passed it I don't know how many times. It's right there. Hello?
Lustily, I dipped my oars into the silent lake, and as I rose upon the stroke, my boat went heaving through the water like a swan. When, from behind that craggy steep, till then the horizon's bound, a huge peak, black and huge, as if with voluntary power instinct, upreared its head. I struck and struck again, and growing still in stature, the grim shape towered up between me and the stars. But after I had seen that spectacle, for many days my brain worked with a dim and undetermined sense of unknown modes of being. O'er my thoughts, there hung a darkness. Call it solitude or blank desertion. William Wordsworth, 1888.
Tell you what, I just had an idea. You might have saw it there. Oh my gosh. Go back. Sometimes these lines, man, they just go crazy. Full speed, mon capitan. So, I noticed this guy has a little bit of a curve there at the end, right? Kind of looks like the end of a puzzle. So where does it start? That's what I said. And I'm wondering if it doesn't start with... Oh, wait, there it is. There it is, there it is, there it is. Where's the starting point? You see it? Right there? Uh-huh. It's a thing. It is a thing. It's officially a thing. Now, where does this start? Oh! Whoop! Gangnam style. Where is the circle, though? Well, now that's intriguing. This is one of those, like, I see the puzzle, but now where does it start from? I would think it would start from something you could attach the circle to. Well, not attach the circle to, but attach the line to a circle via, like, the sun, you know, kind of thing or something, but it's like it's squared on both ends. I don't see a circle for this. That is very intriguing. And it's not like I can tell the boat, hey, go around the little buoy, because it doesn't know how that works. What's on that side, though? Huh. Fascinating. Fascinating. I'm not sure which angle to try and tackle it from. Don't know what the right angle is. Huh? Get it? The right angle? This is kind of brown. That actually does kind of look like it's the same color. But I still don't see a circular shape for it to start from. Wait a minute. That's kind of doing a thing of some kind. Maybe you have to be over here. Maybe that's why there's a... Oh, wait a minute. If you connect that... Maybe? Oh, wait, what? No, that's not what I meant to do. That looks like a thing. But then where do you start it from? That's the whole problem with this particular puzzle I'm dealing with right now, is where do you start this dang thing from? I mean... Maybe you have to bring the boat in from the other direction? Let's try that real quick. Stop it. Screw it. Doesn't matter. Go that way. Not really seeing what I'm wanting to see. I suppose it's also possible that you have to, like, go around the boat and start it that way. Or something, but... I don't know. I don't see anything on the actual, our little boat, that you could act as a circle, though. This definitely feels like a thing, though. I just don't know where it starts. It's perplexing, it is. Perhaps the bow... Ah! Now, how do I get that to work? Don't tell me I have to tell this to come in first. That would be annoying. Come on, you can do it. Just go up. Just go up from there. You can do it. Actually, it does kind of look like it can do it. Yeah, buddy. Now we wait for the thingy to rotate over. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Bam! One down. Wait, that did go to that one. Yeah, okay. So, there's a puzzle in the front of the buoy. Or the boat. There's a puzzle in the back of the boat. This boat's just full of puzzles. It's very puzzling. Yeah. I wonder if there's anywhere else you can go with this. Like, is there a puzzle on every buoy, maybe? We don't know. Alright, well anyways, I think we're going to wrap things up here for this episode. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I passed anything and you're like, hey, idiot, look right here. You passed it 4 times. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.